guys, it's Kumerai Fang here, and I need to get something off my chest right now. So after a 40-minute long video, I got to thinking about, my follow-up review that's going to be coming out in a couple weeks, and, the fan base as it's growing now. A lot of people are telling me that we're going to hit 2,000 before the end of February, and there are a fair ton of people who will tell me that 3,000 is probably going to be hit before June, which, again, we'll see. But there has definitely been a couple things on my mind for the last couple days, and I could not just let it sit around. I had to bring it out and tell you guys. The first thing is something that's kind of been bugging me for the last month, and it's that I went back to my Bring It On 2017 video, and I realized that in one of my mentioned goals for 2017, I actually forgot to mention something. If you go back and watch that video, you'll realize that when I said I wanted to expand the content of my channel, you'll realize that I only said one of the two things that I wanted to bring up in that segment. Now, the first thing you'll recall is actually expanding what I talk about on this channel, just going outside of pop songs, talking about unsigned groups and musicians in other genres. The second thing I wanted to mention, and somehow I didn't notice this when I was editing, but I wanted to talk about reviewing other forms of media. First of all, I want to start talking about anime a little bit, not like anime reviews or anything, because I'm not at a point where I watch near enough of them in order to begin expounding upon them. However, I've been expressing a lot of opinions and theories over the last few years especially, and I really want to make videos about them. The second form of media is actually something I want to tackle with my brother Johnny, and that subject is with games. We love playing video games together, he and I. We have been trying to come up with ideas for over a year now about just what we would do if we were to ever talk about that, and finally, we've come up with something that we both equally want to do. Now, these projects are still in the works, and hopefully I'll be bringing them to you before June or July of this year, we'll see. And now that we've got that out of the way, we can get to the good stuff. Now, when I hit 1,000 and 1,500 subscribers, respectively, I made vlogs just like this one, about just being grateful and shocked, and to a certain degree I still am, but if we hit 2,000 and 3,000 respectfully, I don't think that's something I want to do again. You guys are just so awesome that I feel like there should be something else that comes out of it. So, at 2,000 subscribers, I decided that we need to have a Q&A video. I feel like it's finally time for that. And since we're getting close to 2,000 as it is, I feel like we should get started on the questions now. So, if you guys want to ask me something, anything at all, just leave me a question in the comments section down below. Hashtag Q&AKFang if you would like it to appear in that video, and I will try my damn hardest to get to you. 3,000 is going to be something very special. If we hit 3,000 or more before the end of this year, I want to do a meet and greet. Yeah. So if we get 3,000 or more subscribers before the end of this year, I'm going to be setting up a meet and greet in Salem, Massachusetts. Most likely the trip won't be like very soon in the future, obviously. It's probably going to be not this summer, but next summer. But anyways, plan is that I will be down there for at least a couple days, and I will have some time set aside in order to see you guys. We'll talk more details after we hit the landmark, but until then, thank you guys so much for watching, thank you so much for subscribing, and as always, I hope to see you next time. See ya!